Okay, hello. Oops, not you. Okay. Testing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Hopefully everything is good, dandy. And, well, today is Friday, guys. Happy Friday, and hope you guys are having a chill, relaxing, work day. Um, I wanted to say, um, that, my name is Charles, and, you're watching Late Night Game Dev. And today, because it is a Friday, I kind of picked this day to kind of just chill, relax, play some games, and maybe perhaps answer some questions and just talk and chill and relaxing at this point. We talk about games, what games to play, what games to watch. Um, so if you guys have any suggestions, please comment below and just let me know. And if you like this video, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up for this stream, and subscribe and click the bell notification icon so that I can let you guys know what's up, what's new. So that being said, right, I think yesterday we kind of talked about some of the games. um I'm going to be playing a game today. Of course, some of you guys know about Asmon Gold, Pirate Software, um, and I am actually thinking about tonight, maybe playing some of the games out in maybe in you know maybe in the Pirate Software Game Jam, and just kind of give you my impressions about it. But I'm still kind of debating about that, because I myself, me and my team, we also have did submissions as well for it. So to kind of not make things biased. Um, I feel like I'm more towards leaning of just holding off on it until uh, judging. So apparently, Pirate Software, the feedbacks are out, but the top 10 games are not out yet. They'll be out on Tuesday, February 18th. So you know, and then yeah, I mean that's kind of where my thoughts, where my thoughts are at this point. Um, I mean, let's see. Look at the game selections that I currently do have. Wow. Okay. I guess. Well, I guess I do have a bunch of games. Hmm. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering what should I play at this point. You know, because I do have Helldivers 2. Helldivers 2. Um, yeah, I guess I got a bunch of games, but well, let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I don't know if you guys want me to do a reaction video. Um, I mean, yeah, reaction video. I know it can be kind of seem to be kind of a bit cheap on the cheap side, but folks reacting on folks' games. Um, it can be a slippery slope, just depending on what you think about it. But I I myself, I just wanted to be really honest and give my opinion about just kind of the certain state of you know gaming and whatnot. Um, but that being said, Here's what we're gonna do. Okay. Here, let me go ahead and play Helldivers. I'm gonna have to turn off my mic for a little bit, and I just hope the stream will be holding on. um, you know, cross your fingers. Hope the stream's gonna hold on for the time being. Um, but okay, come on, come on. Okay, let's go to full screen. All right. Oh, looks like folks can hear me. Let me go ahead and change the options. Audio. Push to mute. I think I'm gonna go ahead and let's see. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. So apply changes. Okay. Ooh.
We have at last discovered the vile intentions of the Illuminate cult.
Okay, so I got 38. Okay. So far, I, like many other folks, I really like Helldivers too. I think it's a, sure it's a tongue-in-cheek type of game where they do Starship Troopers, but it comparing to the Helldivers 1 game, which is a little bit more of isometric level, which you can kind of see. It's 3D, but you can kind of see further into the distance. This one's a bit more like third person shooter. I really like this game because not because it's super popular, but it is a shooter game, and you it's not necessarily too long. You can play for like a 30-minute session. 30-minute session. That's when the last time they'll be extracted, or you can play for quite some time. But I think what's really interesting is this overarching world aspect.
Managed democracy.
Hold on. Ooh, custom, eh? Let's probably apply to high quality. So I really do like how they were doing this system. Essentially like you buy this game once, one time. Oh, okay, good. For a minute, I thought I stuttered a little bit, but I think you buy this game for one time, and you're essentially a part of a overarching story, which it's good. You know what? Okay. Maybe this isn't a good idea for. Okay. You know what? I guess this probably doesn't work at this point. Okay, so looks like I can't. Oh, error. YouTube is not receiving enough videos. We're experiencing a buffering. Oh, okay. Server service is lower than recommended. Okay, I mean, it'd be nice if you could. OBS, please tell me. Tell me. So, looks like YouTube is telling me that, hey, I need to increase the buffer. Encoder bitrate state. You know what? 25. Okay. Oh, snap. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay, you know what? Let's try it again. Because I have seen other folks with like not as super high-end graphics card. They could stream and play and show the video, the camera. So what's going on? But you know, let's try this again. Right? Okay. Let's try. Come on. Ooh. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. Okay. So, wow. Looks like my frame drop was 673. Okay. So, you know what? Let's go and try something else, actually. I do wonder. I wonder if I can still play Command and Conquers. Like, I'm hoping that this doesn't take too much. Where I got Command and Conquers remaster. Yeah, and I do apologize. And I do. Wow. Okay. Okay. I do apologize that for what it seems to be not being kind of prepared, but you know, it's not showing me. Oh, please don't tell me. Oh! Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, is that? Okay. So. Oh wow. Oh, holy crap. Okay. That. Okay. Man. Oh, okay. Oh, alright. So, looks like I did kind of finish this. So, okay, I guess I did kind of finish this game. Man, I really want to play Helldivers too, but you know what? Okay. I think maybe perhaps the meantime, that's why I go to itch.io, and you know, since these are more browser games, you know, I'm just gonna be objective as possible, and just you know stream these gaming submission, and you know what, I'm just gonna go over here just to kind of give a recap. So, a game jam, usually it takes about. Oh wow, okay, cool. Um, Awesome. So I guess I'll play Grizz in a little bit later. But you know, to go back to what the game jam is about, the game jam is really a time to go ahead and hack something together. You know, based on a certain theme, right? A certain theme. there usually is a time frame of how many minutes and seconds, and so not minutes and seconds. I'm sorry, just the time when they introduce the theme, when you get started, and when the judging criteria ends, right? So with Pirate Software Game Jam, it runs about 2 weeks, 2 weeks worth of a time. Um, they do encourage you to do follow some steps, right? So that to be, on board folks who are, with no experience in Game Jam, and just, to be able to participate. Um, and currently right now, they already finished it, right? On January 31st. With, I think it was about 1,700 some submissions, so 1,763. It was actually a bit more, but I guess some entries were taken down during the time, which happens, and again, I'll say it up front. Me and my team, we actually submitted a game jam, and we have talked about we have talked about it, and we have submitted it, and the game is called I Just Work Here, right? It's a tongue-in-cheek, a little bit of nostalgia, shop simulator type of game, but the twist of, hey, you're not trying to burn down the customers, right? So, that being said, the theme is you are the weapon, right? This theme can be expressed in a number of different ways. Maybe you're cursed and become a weapon that other characters have to wield. Maybe you're an integrated organism that pilots a world-destroying gun. Maybe you're the Doom guy, being weapon, um, or even taking a different direction where you're a weapon that kills things like viruses and save people, right? Whatever the case, you exist to influence your surroundings in some direction. Have some fun with the theme, and do something weird with it. Themes are like a box. You have to find your way out, an escape room for game development, and be creative, right? And of course, right, here are the judging's criteria of how is your game playable, theme implementation, clever artistical style design, and judges' choice, right? People like certain games. Some people like civilization game. Some people like FPS shooters. Some people like MOBA, gotchas, etc., etc. Right? So, yeah. And that being said, right? Submissions. So what we're going to look here is we're going to go ahead and I think we probably will play a couple, but and these games are all I said prototype. These games slash prototypes are all playable on the browser. Just don't play on your mobile phone browser. I mean, I tried to do that and it didn't work out for me. So and I think also because they said like they don't want to. You can actually like put viruses and stuff on there. I mean, each IO would try to you can't prevent bad actors from doing bad or stupid things, right? And so they made it such that all these games should be playable in the browser. And what I'm going to do first here is I'm not going to read I'm going to give my first impressions of the game. Um, give my first impressions of how the game is, how is it presented, and each folks have different ways of looking at it, and whatnot. Right, so the first one is on the popular list here, the popular section. It's called Amalgablade. Amalgablade? Maybe. Yeah. It looks. Oh, hold on. Oh, I pressed the game. Oh, and it looks pretty good. So it looks like a little bit like an RTS or strategy based game, not role based game. turn-based game. Yeah, RTS. No, yeah, no, it's real time. Game. It's a turn-based. Okay, interesting. So, okay, so let's read here. So this is a strategic auto battler where you build an army of blades to fight other blades. You can combo hit, combo health blade, and affect any with the other blade. Okay. Okay, so the combination system, from the looks of it, um, it's yeah. I mean, I'm guessing. Um, I'm guessing the combination system. I think that's kind of where they're going for, perhaps. Um, get more different combinations, but okay. I mean, that's fine. Um, yeah, you check your GDD, adjust stuff, but let's go ahead and go in here. Oh, come on. Okay. Oh, here we go. Okay, good. Settings. Okay. Oh man. Oh my gosh! A bus is coming right at me. Oh my goodness. This is so much of like a truck coon. If you guys don't know what truck coon is, it's like in anime, like one of the most cheesiest, and overused like introduction to a alternative world. So in Japanese anime, like there's a category genre called isekai, means a new world, where the protagonist goes into a whole new world, usually magic, and most of they're overpowered and you know start a new life there, like like a karma. In a way, from the looks of this, yeah, it's a bit like the same thing where the protagonist gets run over by a bus, train, whatever, and they quote die in the current world, right? Someone note I want my assets to go to Bruce. Okay. I want my swords forever. I wish you could be my swords forever. Ominous voice, be careful what you wish for. I'll grant you this, but no takesies backsies. I know it. Oh. I actually had an idea where, um, you would actually get reincarnated, like, in isekai, right? Reincarnated into another world, but you are actually a tree branch. So, from the looks of this, oh, okay. Whoa. Okay, I maybe forgot the H, but do you hear that an adventure's waiting? Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh. Eh? Oh, okay. It'd be kind of nice if you can actually go directly into battle because you still accept the quest, right? I was expecting to go do something, there, but I guess it did it. So we go battle. Okay. Oh, okay, interesting. Okay. Yeah, I think it'd probably be better if they have like a where you accept a quest. Just go ahead and actually um, go straight to the battle. If it's an auto battler, right? I mean, I don't know. For me, didn't right now it doesn't need to make sense of having like a separate battle button here because I guess maybe it did say earlier that hey, you can only accept one quest at this time. So maybe. So maybe I'm wrong. Well, we could. Let's see. Right. Let's go. Let's battle. Okay. Uh, oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, ooh, okay. Wow. Okay. Ooh, okay. Looks like the screen resolution size could be a little fixed a little bit more. If it's made a good dough, probably could be fixed. Oh, okay. This is a smith. You could create swap parts. Make a sword. Okay. Huh? Oh, okay. No, that does not look like a good sword you want to fight. Okay. Let's go up and battle. Oh. Okay. Somehow... Okay. I see army. This is army camp. Manage your swords. How gives your party these are swords of... You see your camps, which... Party get up to 5 swords. Okay. Huh. Okay. So, I guess since we can make swords, so there's shop. Wow, okay. We're bimbo right now. Oh, okay, so from the looks of it, hilt nothing, cardboard blade. All right, you know what? Let's just keep on going. Looks scary. Looks scary. Oh, you know, here. Let's go ahead and battle. Okay. So I guess yeah, I don't know. I kind of am used to more of an auto battler. An actual auto battler would just like, click, auto, done. And then actual auto battling. I guess that's probably with gotchas. Well, not just actual auto battle. That'd be really cool if you could actually literally auto battle. Um, let's see. Yeah, you know what? Let's go and battle. Ooh. Okay. Clumsy. Pierce. Wow, okay. Okay, so accept quest. Yeah, I'm okay. I mean, oop. No. Okay. Let's go to Smith. I guess. What? Wait. Wait. So. Okay. Upgrade. Okay. I just have really no clue what I just did here. What is this? Okay. So I guess go to battle then. Oh shoot. Ah crap, forgot. Yeah, let's go back to town. Let's go back to army. Let's go ahead and click this. Man, a lot of kicking. Oof. So let's see. Quest. Let's find. Oh no. Yeah, let's try this one. Okay. Okay. So I guess the strategy is mob some, I don't know, create as many swords, little swords, and then you go ahead and mob them. Because since it's kind of based off of like, you know, the D&D 20 D20 dice rolls. So I mean, you get more chances to go first to first strike. From the looks of it. Oh, okay. Looks like we got some access to some crazy weapons. Oh, okay, go back here. Smith. What? Why can't... What? Wait, why can't I... Are you kidding me? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. You guys a little bit clunky, but... Okay. I guess upgrade. I go quest. Well, let's fight a big boy. Uh, Reckless. Okay. Let's see. Smithy. So I bet so get free upgrades. Shop. Katana hilt. Red katana blade. Okay. I guess we buy. And then we buy. I mean. Okay, let's go ahead. Forge. Oh, maybe. Yeah, I think. Click on that. Okay. Let's go ahead. Exit. Go to quest. Let's go for handsome bigger blades. Oh boy. Okay. Oh. Okay, I just know. Okay, maybe get lightning. The big old bread. Okay. So let's see. Shop. Let's go ahead and upgrade. Get rid of that guy. And you know what? Upgrade sword. Yeah, I guess upgrade hilt. So okay. Oh, okay. Okay, I see now. I see what this. Okay, so the top part is where. Yeah, the top part is where the what you call it? Like the order of attack, right? So you have to roll for it first to determine who gets first strike. It also seems a little bit the there's like a formation. It seems a little random, but you know, I could be wrong. Yeah, okay. So yeah, so I could definitely be wrong. Okay. Oh. Okay. Um. Okay. I mean. Some quest. We hunt 2, hunt 3 swords, hunt 4 swords, hunt 1 sword. Okay, you know what? Let's go with the harder challenge. Uh, distracted. Oh, okay. Uh-oh. Bleed delicious. Okay. Okay, I mean, uh, man, it'd be kind of really nice. You could tell, like in the army, what's your kind of go exit. Um, like we could kind of tell what is your the stats, right? Oh, okay, so upgrade. Exit. Okay, go quest. Level 1. Hunt 4. Hunt 3. Hunt 2. Okay, you know what? Let's go. Oh, okay. 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 I am kind of wondering why is there a chest in the middle, but it's like you're not showing it, right? It's already like, oh, I showed you everything and I put a chest in the middle, right? I think it might be good if just like an animation play and then showing it. Oh, okay. Enchanted red katana. Pierce bleed. Sure, I'll buy it. Okay. Let's see. Buy this guy. Um, let's see. Yeah, we go to upgrade. Okay. Um, just gonna buy these blades and then just like wait. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Wait, so I can't sell this? Okay, I mean, I think that's pretty much it for the game loop. Yeah. I think for this game, sure, it's like, it's a greatest appeal. Here, let me. Yeah, I mean, make a lot of unique swords. Cool, good. Um, I mean, for me, I think the word chill strategic auto battler, it's true, but I kind of would love it to see it to be kind of the more of an auto battler, kind of bit like in gotcha games where you can literally like not having to press through so many clicks and buttons, right? I mean, there's too much of a clicking fatigue for me. You know, I think, and I think, that's kind of the one thing for me, is that, me just kind of constantly having to doing so many clicks, um, was kind of a bit annoying. Um, that's so I'm gonna just first state it up front. I mean, it's an auto battler. It's it's gonna be turn based, right? And you're gonna roll dice, and then you're gonna be to see who gets to go first. I kind of like to see a little bit of a um, kind of like it has a Final Fantasy kind of feel to it in the sense where you're taking turns to fight each other, right? Turn based, right? But there's usually also something like an attribute of first strike, right? First strike, speed, right? If they incorporate that kind of aspect in there, that would be kind of really cool, really really fun, and you know, um, yeah. Creating different kinds of swords. Sure, I mean you can get many combinations. I kind of would like to see this one a little bit more further developed or further scaled, because like for me, like I have like what five. I need is just five swords, right? You need five swords. Make them the strongest as possible. I mean, the consequences are not dire. You know, it's okay. I lost a battle. I don't lose all my swords. What would be kind of cool is like let's just say you lose a battle and you lose the swords, right? And now that adds more meaning to to your game, right? You're like, okay, hey, I can't just, or I can probably, hey, throw in a bunch of randoms in there, and my sword dies, then okay, that's it. Hence, kind of why I like the games like Darkest Dungeon, right? You lose a character, he's gone, he's gone. So, um, there's that. I think the biggest, yeah. So their main biggest, you know what? Let me just go and click on this. Um, yeah, yeah. The opening sequence was you know cheesy, but you know it works. You know, it gets you getting hit by a truck, and you know you become a sword. Right? That's fine. Um, yeah. Yeah. You know, I think one thing I kind of complained about was it was just the scaling of the enemies. I think it could have been a little bit more well thought out, because look, I have like five swords with elementals, effects, and their katanas and hilt katana hilts. I'm a min maxer, right? I want the best stuff, the best things, right? And I'm still getting like level one hunt like swords that I'm kind of fight battles that I didn't really necessarily need to. Um, UI though, on the other hand, could be cleaned up a bit more. We saw a little earlier that if we buy more than a certain amount, then we get an actual like, oh, you can't buy this any your what you call it, your exit button that they have, it's getting pushed down. So they definitely got to kind of fix that. Um, fix that. Um, yeah. I mean, I really got to say is 1,400 party combos. You know, I'm just gonna be honest, straight up honest. I think this is kind of a game where it has potential, but it really needs to be fleshed out more. I'm sorry, but it being the most one of the most the popular game, I think the number one game most popular game ranked right now in HIO, um, you know, a very interesting concept, but I personally believe that having a combo system of like using different parts, right? An amalgamation blade could be really more fleshed out. Um, yeah, because there's a loop in there, right? As we kind of see in my original game development, right? For my game, right? There's a loop, but you know the blades themselves, and it's nice, right? It's nice. It's a game. It's a loop. Um, I wish there's a bit more substances besides just here's a system. How does it work well? What kind of story doesn't this have? But this is just my opinion. And I really do like. I would do like this game to be more successful, because I have seen usually it's the weapon systems are sub with games like Final Fantasy, more narrative driven games, it's a bit subsystems are just an accessory, a component of for it to drive the story. But if the subsystem is the system, right? I would kind of love it if there's some sort of like purpose, like just being with the blades and all. I mean, yeah, just make blades. That's it. You know. So, yeah. That's just my thought. Never played this game, so um, yeah. Okay, so let's go on to the next one. Phantom of the Grove. Okay. My first impression right of Phantom of the Grove right now is that it's like a horror game, maybe horror game story, maybe story-esque. So you are a forest's fury, haunt, possess, and prevail. All right, let's go take a look. Um, Screenshots. Okay. Oh. Okay. Nice GIF. I think. Yeah. I think adding a GIF for a game would probably make it much better. You know, you gotta see that little bit of that movement rather than that still. Oh, okay. Huh. Interesting. Maybe I think probably we'll take note. Take note of that. Okay, so it looks like a bunch of folks are cutting on trees. Not gonna read this. Thank you, thank you. WASD key. Click to possess, space to unpossess. Oh. Click to possess, space to unpossess. Okay, invaders, left mouse fight, right mouse to throw a weapon. Okay, track engine to recharge new tree, spin on possession. Don't objective, don't lose the forest. Okay, that's good. Okay. WSD key. Okay, let's go ahead. Visit this. You highly recommend playing this in full screen. Okay. Let's put up to full screen. Oh, made Unity. Okay. Come on, full screen. Come on. There you go. Hmm. Okay. Now I'm in full screen. Ooh, okay, hold on. Let me... Ooh, holy snap. Yeah, the volume's a bit, like, huge. Okay, this is good. This is good, actually. Tells you, in case for folks who don't read, I'm not even sure if you hear me through this. In case if people just don't read, just another avenue to make sure that they know what they're doing. So definitely thank you for doing this. Okay, all right. So no, we don't hear any more. Okay, so you can probably control the audio, um, meaning that it maybe plays this into a loop, right? Just so that you get into the audience, not get the ambience of it, um, for the game. Attack the weapon, go near trees to replenish. Okay, excellent. They do have a looks like they have a day cycle. Oh, and okay, it's a little bit odd. Hmm. Okay. I think probably what they can do is like they could probably just talk a little bit about um, possessing the enemy. Possessing the enemy um, is WASD. Maybe like title here, possession. When in possession, WSD, the attack and throw. Spirit form, right? Because you are a wisp, willow a wisp, perhaps. Um, you go to here and whatnot. Just a thought at this point. And we go ahead and click next. Oh, nature is your friend. Strong enemies cannot be possessed. Protect your tree at all costs. Okay, so nature is your best friend. Okay. I'm kind of thinking about like what's kind of like the benefit of having nature being your best friend. Um, you know, what does that mean? So strong enemies can't be possessed, so I guess we have to figure out who are the strong enemies. Looks like these bird folks are strong enemies. Let's get started. Oh. Oh shoot. Uh, oh, okay. Combo wombo. Oh, I see. Okay, day one. Oh. Okay. That's nice. So I'm guessing the enemies are going to come down from the bottom. Then. Okay, so the... Oh. Oh, okay. So this is like your recharge. Okay. I guess they become food. Oh, okay. Oh, what? Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, that's because I can't possess them anymore. Ooh, that's nice. That's nice. Okay. Okay, let's possess. Yep. Okay. AoE. Okay, unspacebar and unpossess. Come on, come on. Okay. Okay, eventually. Oh. Oh. Oh, embedded. Oh no. Looks like we got an error. Oh. Okay. Uh. Okay. Um. Yeah. Yeah. Aside from the error, I think that's probably something that the folks gotta kind of look into. The devs kind of need to look into to see why that error is caused. But I think they did somewhat pretty well is they almost got it right with the level progression, right? So it's in a way, it's like a defense tower defense, right? But instead, um, you're going to try to surround folks. I like this, right? You can use the environments. The devs actually utilize the environments very well to not just like, hey, I'm gonna possess this person and I'm gonna try to do damage right now, right? Um, I definitely kind of forgot a little bit about the controls to throw whatnot when in possession. So I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do, right? Um, watching the bar too, and I think one thing that where since when we finished our game, right, we had kind of had feedback from players. There's a little bit of a haptic response, either an audio cue. So it had a good audio cue for charging up when you're near the trees, but the audio cue um, for when your energy is being depleted, that could kind of help to like, oh hey, I'm out of energy, or whatnot. I said that it's almost got the balance right from a scaling perspective, but unfortunately it does feel a little bit rushed when they were trying to introducing more and more enemies, right? I mean, obviously with the developers, they developed this game, they played it, and they do play testing. They're going to learn, right? They're going to learn how the system works. Um, so, I thought it was pretty fun. I kind of would like to see. I don't know. I played maybe for the 4 or 5 minutes or less before I got the crash. I would like to see it kind of utilize more of the surrounding regions. Um, it since it being this is a tower defense game, right? Um, Utilizing the surrounding the regions as a enemy for enemy attacks or support. Um, you know, I do like it. Um, I think this for right now. This is probably one of the games I kind of enjoy. Um, enjoy a bit. What else? Yeah. Kind of maybe a short little kind of to introduce more of the game rather than just jumping straight right in. Can probably do a storyboard, just like show, you know, give it more context, right? Than more context of what the game is about. Showing, not telling. All right. Um. Okay, so let's go back to the submissions. DragonFruit Dash. Okay. So I definitely have played this game. Um, definitely have played this game, but you know, I, I wanted to. I initially had formed an idea of what I thought of this game from playing it, but you know what? I probably should give it a chance. Chance. You're a tiny dragon. Okay, yeah, it could be a little bit smaller, but it is what it is. Eat chunks of energy determined on using piece of yourself is all mechanic besides diving. Okay. A lot of folks like to play this game. Okay, now let's run this game. Okay. Yep. Hold spacebar to dive and lose altitude slide. Shift. Oh. Uh-oh. Can I? Oh, okay, well, okay. So maybe as a fix, definitely, maybe perhaps full screen. You know what? Let me put this down. You know, let them eat me. Okay. Oh, okay. This is so spacebar, huh? Okay. Jump, jump, jump. Mm-mm. Okay. Oh, so it's like a roller coaster. Okay. So you gotta use the... So like the sliding mechanism. Go. Mm-hmm. So you gotta jump. Yep, that's good. Okay. Yep. Oh, okay, okay. So we're getting it. We're getting this. Jump. Jump. Oh, okay. Oh. What? Mm. Jump. Okay, jump. Oh man. Okay. Okay. Let's. Okay, slide up. Okay. All right. Why are they not eating? Okay. Oh, great. Uh. All right. I think it's gotten a little bit better. But it was definitely very frustrating, and in my opinion, I think this is kind of where. Okay, you know what? Here, what I kind of said, not said earlier, but I thought it earlier is, this is like robot unicorn attack, and if those of you who don't know, well, robot unicorn. Oh, so now there's a second one, right? There's a second one, you know. Oh snap! See, click to play, Z to jump, X to rainbow attack. Um, right. And you can do double jump. Right. Oh my gosh. I forgot. I mean, I think you can see here, right? As you can see earlier, right? Robot Unicorn was like, I remember in high school, just folks, it was like, it caught on flame. It became very viral. And so when I played this game, I didn't think it was going to be was hard. I appreciate the developers working on that. Is like the sliding mechanism. Um, I kind of feel like if they want to introduce the dragons, don't introduce it immediately up front. That just way, way too much. Yeah, the judge says like it's hard to master. Yeah, it is really hard to master, but again, the right, and I think, yeah, this is a prototype. I know I probably perhaps for some folks, I'm probably talking a little bit too harshly, but um, you know, it's great that it showed like, oh, here's the controls, but progressing, allowing the players to kind of get a better feel and progressing, it's kind of where it's part of the onboarding process. Imagine if yourself like trying to tell you've been working at a company for 10 plus years. You know what the system is like. The folks, the people who you're going to talk to, and somebody new comes along who's, I'm not going to make a stereotype, but, fresh, young, maybe college graduate, or somebody who's like, doesn't know necessarily, completely new to the field. You can't expect the user, a person, your coworker, your new coworker, to instantly know what the heck you're doing, right? There's the onboarding process, right? So, um, you kind of haven't, letting them learn about what the game is, and just slowly bringing them in, bring them out, is where I think it's super critical for prototyping to kind of take this into consideration. Take into consideration. Well, I would definitely will say like my criticism on our game was that we literally just let the user. We're doing the same thing, but I think what we're going to do, we're going to make the user experiences a lot more better. Bring in, give it a more polish. And I think that if you're able to bring the user in, and not having to like be feeling too frustrated, feeling frustrated, if that's kind of the feeling that you want the player to get, that is okay. But just remember the other flip side of the coin is, well, it's double-edged sword. We're not going. They might not continue to play the game, and because it's too hard. That's kind of why, games like Dark Souls or Elden Ring, and I started playing Dark Souls before, but not Elden Ring. But when looks of it, looks to be kind of the same, similar. I don't know what style. But you're fighting monsters, bosses, but you're going to get hammed in. You're going to die plenty of times, and the game does not tell you. But there's still people who will play it because they're gamers and they'll figure it out, right? Doesn't So some games do hold your hand, others don't. Just depends on who your target audience are. Okay, so I think I really liked about this game is like it's a simple mechanic. It's using the gravitational force to slide down and just jump. It's very very simple, but I think it's hard to execute. If I want to compare it to Robot Unicorn, right? Robot Unicorn Attack, right? You can kind of see where it's coming, right? What's the next one coming? And obviously it's going to increase in speed, and you're going to, be the more reflexive. This one, I actually I don't know if you go really fast, Like, is it whether it is like a skill thing or is like I'm lucky to find a spot to slide down. Well, so you guys can tell me about it. Um, but it kind of felt a little bit way. It's like you're gonna have to get lucky to slide down. Yeah. Exactly. So yeah. So exactly what I said right here. Maybe adding a camera zoom out so you can see where you're going. Right. You know, folks who ever get high scores is hey, they're probably just lucky. They're lucky that they gotta find a slide that gives them the extra mileage push. But you know, overall, I think it's a really good, nice focusing on one single mechanic. Um, I mean, probably the other thing I probably want them to focus on is how does like, you know, I know there's kind of being like a newt, you know, trying to separate the tail, but how does it kind of work? Especially you got 3 heads, right? Maybe start with one. That's not 3 heads, 3 chasers, right? The 3 black chasers. You know, how does that work? Maybe again, right? Introducing 1, 2, and 3 for higher levels, and you know, increasing the speed. Um, yeah. Okay. That's that one. Okay. You know what? Let me play this. Uh, okay. So this game looks as if like it's a little bit like an old Star Fox game, right? The Super Nintendo Star Fox. You flying a ship and whatnot. Um, let's see, 3D turret shooter game destroys bases with a mix of turret and guided missiles. Should be acceptable, but the core loop is to clear your ways and launch a guided missile at the spawner's waypoints. Then you want to guide the missiles through the revealing tunnel hole. Okay, so they're kind of doing a little bit of like Star Wars esque-ish type of a mechanic. You know, the old Star Wars, A New Hope, right, where Luke Skywalker fires, goes through and his squadron go through this massive trench, this long trench. So let's go and take a look. Okay, so interesting. Yep, make this in Unity.
This game is best played on Firefox. You better be playing in full screen.
Oh man. Okay. All right.
Looks like the system's online.
Here. You know what? Let me close this, and I will play it in Firefox. All right. Not now. Let's go play this in Firefox. Good sir.
This game is best played on Firefox. You better be playing in full screen.
Yes, sir. Play on a full screen.
Looks like the system's online. You need your cursor back, press escape. Scan the area for incoming debris.
Oh. Scan the area. Okay, I am scanning the area, sir.
Use the scroll wheel. There's some debris near turret 3. Fire at it. Calibration confirmed. Energy rounds aren't doing much. Try a rocket. Shift or left click to boost. You can detonate early with right click or space.
Oh gosh. Oh, that's a ship. Holy snap. Okay. How do you? Oh. Okay. Wait. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Uh. Okay. Oh.
You can press the M key or middle mouse to toggle advanced missile guidance.
M key. Oh.
That.
Shoot. What the?
Fire! Fire at everything!
Oh. Okay. I got it with a mouse. Come on.
Don't detonate so close, you're damaging the station.
Oh. Okay. Uh. Come on. Can I fire?
Don't detonate so close, you're damaging the station.
Okay. Okay, so how am I know that my rocket can I Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so I can just press it. Come on.
Orbital lock engaged.
Oh, okay. Sweet. Oh, phew.
Their core's exposed. Send another rocket down their throat.
Okay. I think I'm not gonna get to understand more of the controls now.
Orbital lock engaged.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me, right? So if I press another button. Hmm. Okay.
Orbital lock engaged.
So I gotta stay on the screen.
Their core's exposed. Send another rocket down their throat.
Okay. Man, I think the audio might be a little bit low, but
Orbital lock engaged. Their core's exposed. Send another rocket down their throat.
Okay. So from the... So let's see, the core is exposed. Okay. Okay. Okay.
I can see them breaking up.
Oh, come on. Oh, no, 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 no.
Don't detonate so close. You're damaging the station. We lost turret 1. Reallocating power. Confirmed hit.
4. 4. Okay. Oh. No way. Come on. Okay, you know what? Okay. Okay. So we lost one turret, the top turret. I mean, that should be fine. What? Oh, okay.
Turret 4 is destroyed. Reallocating power to other turrets.
I wish you can go faster. Oh, okay.
Orbital lock engaged.
Okay.
I can see them breaking up.
Okay, focus. Oh, okay. No, not bad. Cancel there. Okay. Okay. Okay, I wish this goes a little bit more faster. Oh boy. Come on. Come on. Alright. We'll go in. Down. Okay. Okay, I gotta admit, I don't think playing on Firefox is even that good. Um, yeah. I'll probably go to play this in Chrome actually.
This game is best played on Firefox. You better be playing in full screen.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to test this out.
Looks like the system's online.
Okay.
You need your cursor back, press escape. Scan the area for incoming debris. There's some debris near turret. Shift or left click to boost. You can detonate or you can press the M key or middle mouse to toggle advanced missile guidance. What is that? Fire! Fire at everything! Missile ready.
Okay. Come on. Alright, that's good. Okay.
Their core's exposed. Send another rocket down their throat.
Oh, come on. Okay. Alright, and
Their core's exposed. Send another rocket down their throat.
Oh, okay. Right click is to move faster. Ah, okay. Come on. Give me another target. Okay. Oh my gosh. This is nuts. Okay. It seems to be a little hard to control this. Oh my gosh, I'm just way too close.
I can see them breaking up.
Okay, they're gonna. Yep, disperse.
Don't detonate so close. You're damaging the station. Missile ready.
Oh my gosh, I can't. I am. Okay, I really don't like this. Okay, reorienting. And I can see why they want to move this a lot slower. Oh, what the? Okay. Oh, come on, come on. Okay, we're going in.
We lost turret 1. I can see them breaking up.
Okay. Counter. Okay.
Turret 2
So let's see if I can go through their cores. So I'm down 2 turrets. Uh,
Don't detonate so close. You're damaging the station.
I'm not a fan of like them like doing this and this. It's a oh great. Okay. I feel oh great. Okay. Okay, counter. What? I'm just gonna control from my mouse. Yeah, I'm just gonna control this from my mouse. My keyboard. Or yeah, you maybe should control my mouse. So 1. Three.
Here goes turret 3.
Okay, you know, let's just go and blow this other one up for some easy win.
Their core's exposed. Sending in a rocket down their throat.
Oh man. Where I think is the rock? Where is the rock? Oh man. There's the rock. Okay. Let's get the best angle of entry. Okay. Alright, this is kind of really difficult. Come on. Oh no. Okay.
All turrets are down. Initiating self-destruct. May God have mercy. Looks like the system's online. If you need your cursor back, press escape.
Okay.
Scan the area for incoming debris.
Okay. I'm just gonna say is like, yeah, playing this game, I think the controls are switching between the terror controls versus the actual autopiloting of the plane is fine, but when you're in the rocket guided missile mode, it's not like it's difficult to necessarily master, but you're kind of at the state where it's like, well, you know, that you better kind of built in a little more better pathing. Like, I guess if I wanted to say is like between layer 2, so when you destroy the first cover, the first cover and the second cover, and the second, the pink, the purple thing, in between, before you get to the core, I kind of would like it to be a little bit more fleshed out, because like I'm like the jankiness of the controls just makes it feel like I can't look at my blind spots, right? And and again, it's a little bit of I think more playtesting kind of could be needed. Um, you know, again, user experience, guys. I mean, I'm kind of seeing a little bit of a thing where it's like you build features, but like folks just, there is a certain expectation, and I think with games kind of becoming more and more relevant, people play more games throughout the generations. There's certain expectations that, hey, your prototype needs to kind of flow better, um, and so yeah, and that's kind of my thought. Is like, it kind of needs to flow a little bit more. Media system, it's it's it was kind of fun, but I think, and this is kind of where it's just, again, it's my opinion. um you know I kind of feel like the changing of the stations does create a certain kind of a blind spot. um yeah, I think well, I just don't think it will work really well. And my opinion, and you guys can disagree. I just don't think the rocket ship, you focusing on the rocket ship, because of its like already inherent difficulty of the controls, and you're trying to navigate through the space. Just like we saw a little bit earlier, I have only one turret left. um I can't do one. I can't really do a Hail Mary. It's like forcing me to, like, okay, I need to go ahead and destroy this thing. Um you know, again, the onboarding aspect of it was kind of it. It was. I wanted to say it's, you know, compared to Dragonfruit, Phantom of the Grove, right, and you know, with the Amalgablade. Yeah, it's onboarding experiences is just not there, and you know, I'm just kind of having a little bit of a beef because I'm trying to like navigate my ship into the hole and you know get to the final stage. Um, yeah, and so hmm, yeah, that's that. You know what? Let me give you this one. Let me you know say like this. Yeah, I did play this game Fuse on the Loose, and to kind of illustrate, okay, and what I mean is like Fuse on the Loose, because it's a puzzle game. It is a natural like, okay, I gotta make it easier, you know, and build on top of it, right? Rather than being thrown a bunch of things at you at once. Um, what else? No. What's the other game? No, Rook Last Stand. Blade Barrier. Nobody expected exploding pigeons. That might be a nice one, but I kind of went to a closing argument. Um, is yeah, I mean, we're looking at this. It's like, okay, he knows how to turn and whatnot. But I think probably the harder part is like, oh, okay, getting to the core of it. I Yeah, I mean there is a progression level, progression. You know, more. You start with of an asteroid, um, but yeah, the thing it's controllers is just probably not my cup of tea. Um, yeah, and maybe a little bit biased, biased towards it. The rocket controls are to use the middle click. Okay, okay. You know what? I think probably spend quite a bit of time playing the game. Oops. Oh, was it this one? Oh, probably time playing that game. But you know, if the middle, if switching the controls actually makes it better, then I kind of think they probably should. Um, you know, even if it's a demo, you know, onboarding it's kind of could be a little bit more easier, perhaps per se. But you know what? Let's go play this game. Um, Play this game, and this game is really it's a puzzle game, but to kind of illustrate what I mean by it's more very more intuitive because it's like a puzzle game. Um, you know, let me show it to you. So it's a 2D puzzle platformer where you rolling bomb on a mission to blast skeletons. But watch out! You need to light their fuse, add fire sources, and time your boom just right. Right. So you see this right running. Right. Okay. Oh, and I guess you can see that there's like a little um you know AD left and right simple, and oh, I guess you have spacebar too to move. Okay. Right, and oh, right. Okay, so looks like I exploded. There's a fire source right in the center. Holy crap! Oh man, the music is killing me. But wow. Okay. Man, yeah, I think they could kind of do work on a little bit of the music. It's a bit jarring with the. So definitely have the options there. It'd be really nice. But light on fire, right? And you roll to these guys. Oh, they don't do anything. Okay. Sounds like what I said. Blow the stuff up. Let's go, right? Oh. Oh, okay. So it's only... This guy looks like I gotta find the right fire source, so let's see this. Jump. Oh, crap. Oh, okay, so that... Oh, there was two of this. And now there's only one. Oh, okay. Okay, so it's like... Okay, gotta move the barrel. Okay, so there's a bit of a platformer aspect. Okay. Oh, my eyes. Okay. So an explosion can get two of them. Oh, I guess you can push. Okay, now the stage got a little bit bigger. Okay. Okay. I guess we can double jump. Oh. Let's just see what happens. Okay. But as you can see, right, it's the because it's a puzzle game, there is already like a kind of like a series of steps that you know to make it more complex, that you're gonna have to bring things in more slowly. It can be easier to be done with the Blade game. Can be easily done with the Phantom of the Grove game. Just kind of being aware of that is something that I really it seems that right now, like the top submission of the game jam could really use that as like that polishing step, like thinking about, okay, how can we bring the player and make it super intuitively easy, right? And so that's yeah, I mean that's that. I mean, I played Fuse on the Loose just a little bit, because it actually was used to be like number 1 on the popularity list, but it isn't. And I may be critical of these prototypes, and I think that should be fine, because I'm going to show you for our submission. So, right, I know the way they're kind of, I'm doing this scrolling just to load all of the games, right? Load all the games, right? And I just do search. I just work here, right? I just work here, right? It's kind of the middle of the pack, right? Middle of the pack, not top 10, top 25, top 50 in terms of popularity, right? But, and if we were to, I'm going to do a little bit of a coding stuff here, and this actually kind of helps to really like kind of see where is it ranking. If the ranking is like number 1 to the left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then you can kind of say, hey, that's the ranking. How are they going to do it, right? And so what I can do, copy XPath and Control F, right? And I can do a little bit of wizardry here. Right. Okay, so our ranking submission right now, submission based on the popularity, is ranked 580 on the list. Right, it's 580 popularity, but and I mean, it is what it is, right? But let me, and shameless plug, this is our game. Can we make essentially, let's see what else here to summarize it. In this cozy shop sim, you play as a minimum wage dragon named Nyx, but not all is as cozy as it seems in this capitalism themed comfort game. Something about Nyx stands out among the cute critters. She has a fire in her belly, and you better not get on her bad side. With patience wearing thin, you can help her avoid getting fired, or you let the sugar-coated money machine caramelize. So, yep, and the instruction says, hey, do your cashier jobs correctly, scan all the items, don't take too much money, etc., etc. This is just our submission, and you can see here it's kind of a bit on the cute side, whatnot, right? And so if we go to here, and right, and just go ahead and run this. And this one you can actually customize it. Our developers found a way to customize this, and I just really hope. Here we go. Okay, so the game is called I Just Work Here, right? Yep, and already you got customers walking in. Settings, music. Actually, setting music settings. Devin, this has just helped so much. Credits. All of us, 5 people working on this game. And my role was, being a generalist. Matt was the main development. Lance were developers. Jeremy was sound. Catherine was the art. All right, and just feel free to comment, asking, just let me know. So you played this game, right? Okay. So the controllers is like WASD. Oh snap! Okay. And you press E. Okay. Yeah, you see, you get some little bit of a forced tutorial in this game. Okay, so big. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, okay. And obviously, you know, I played this game before. If you wanted to see me go do it quickly, I can. Oh. Okay, do not put unscanned items into the box. And which you can, actually. Which you can. I mean, you can just dump this whole thing. You know, being a charity, right? You can, give money. Oh, and I guess, yeah, I could just pick the stuff up. I think the tutorial could be a little bit more better, but oh, okay. Maybe fix that. Put some money in. You know what? Check. Just fix that. Oh, and now you can do this. Uh-oh. Okay. Looks like I burned everyone. Yeah. So that's that game here. You can also just replay the game again, right? Oh. Yep. You can also cry, weep about it. Oh, and I did not know. Okay. So this is an earlier game that we built too as well. And I mean, you can hear the the ringing, the dingings, but and whatnot. Okay. And then go back here, and then, you know what? I'll just show you how fast we can play this game. Right. Right. And you know, I can just do this also as well. Right. So those were, yeah, multiple bad endings per se, but yeah, I mean, this is just quickly our the game that we have. Now, I definitely did notice that, hey, when we get to the end of the screen, I think it was the death screen, right? This was a white over here. You know, but yeah, I mean, and so this was our game submission, and you know, definitely, you know, yeah, we, you know, like I said, right, I think what the areas of improvement that we could done is literally kind of have a little more that day and night cycle going to allow some sort of progression of difficulty. That's something, you know, or or the idea of letting them. Well, you know, since this is kind of like a tongue-in-cheek minimum wage worker, right, at a cashier game, you can have, perhaps, you know, we could probably create more of the story to have you have a boss who just doesn't care, right? So with that doesn't care, that you can just throw you a book, the manual, the employee's manual, and then you can just try to figure out what the game, what the game is, and from trial and error, right? But again, like I said, right, there's a little bit of balance between how much, like, tongue-in-cheek, purposefully you want to frustrate the player, and how much are they going to handle that? Um, so that, said and all, that's our submission at this point, for our game. Please feel free to go ahead and play it for yourself. I do think it'd be kind of great if we have some sort of leaderboard, but I probably need to talk with my team. Talk to my team later. I definitely will say is that a lot of the folks are definitely in my team are definitely interested in seeing this becoming a full-fledged game. And I think, what was it here? This was well done. From the beeps, Gem for Soul. As I had some issues with the hand controllers for a little bit, but I got used to them fast. We could probably work on a little bit on that aspect. Giving some more love with the GDD. I think we, so GDD stands for Game Design Document. Having a fully fleshed out GDD. So the purpose of GDD is like, hey, what's your game? The ideas, the mechanics, the pitch. It's almost like a business design document, actually. And it helps to, I guess, in the long run, right? If you really want to take this game and put it onto Steam, right, you kind of have some progression. But at the same time, though, right, thinking short terms for a game jam, you're trying to put thoughts into concrete ideas down and allow yourself, to be able to scope out how much work do you commit, or you and your team can actually commit, right? One thing I definitely would say is like we left out the narration, the dialogue. So I do think that we can probably add a dialogue system in here to kind of really paint how much to kind of emphasize like the theming of the game is like you trying not to be a weapon despite your nature as a dragon is to blast things and burn things up, right? So let's see here. And I think the part where most of me, the devs, me, the whole team, really are looking like as a comment is like, this game being on Steam, and we have a lot of couple comments that says like, hey, I really hope to see your game to be on Steam. I hope that so that's some indication that, hey, because if you see on the other game jams, right, sure, maybe I'm grasping at straws here, right? I maybe try to predict the crystal ball. We may not win, be placed top 10 for the Pirate Software Game Jam. That is okay, because what we're thinking is like, okay, how viable is this? Since we made a game called Curse of the Dungeon, which is a game about curses that are spreading, right? And the premise of this game was you already beat the final boss, and as you're getting the ultimate treasure, you're then struck with a curse of losing your abilities, right? So if you play games like Path of Exile, Warcraft, right, you got your skill tree, right? But now you're using your skill tree as you go along, and you have to go out and survive. So that game was itself very challenging because it's like you're trying to work reverse from a finished product but work backwards. Which is actually pretty hard because you have to plan. It's like you already got to the finish line, right? From nothing to everything, but yet now you're from everything to nothing. So yeah, so Curse of the Dungeon was our first project. And, sure, our biggest problem was that we didn't play test enough. So this time we make sure we play test it well. I know me and a bunch of folks. We also had some play testers. You kind of like, hey, can you see how the game is, and we play tested ourselves. And just try to get it published as much as we can. I think where most of the comments that we do appreciate the comments like, oh, this game is really fun, this game has a lot of souls, but I think where things that kind of make it a little more, it's more profitable, but more like very, you can kind of see a little bit of difference. A bit of a difference in the comment section, is that they got some couple of folks who are thinking like, hey, they really want to see this game go through, and so, I would say is Monday. When I come back and stream on Monday, things might have to change a little bit. But so far from the comments from the judges, I think at this point is we should probably just really go ahead and push this out as much as we can, despite not having, I mean, like I said right before, I have no experiences in doing game development. Like, I'm not a professional game developer. I think all of us are not like professional like game developer. I mean, Catherine, she's definitely our artist, and she has done professional. That's her profession. But the rest of us, and she herself wants to be. She actually is programming on her end, as well, to be a programmer too. We're we're doing things that are not. I'm, at least for me, I'm doing things I'm not familiar with, and I just right now absorb as much experience as I can. Right? Yeah, I mean, Grantler, right? Yeah. So one of the games that you can see being released on Steam. I mean, yeah, one of the games you can see released on Steam. So for me, I guess my only gripe with itch.io, and I definitely have seen, and I've seen in the comments, and especially you join Pirate Software's Discord, is there has been really some aggressive marketing been going on. That's to say that, hey, our game is better than other games, because each game has their strengths and weaknesses. I understand that, but if you show a game, imagine this is like, right, let's just say, oh, GTA 6, right? If you go ahead and create a game, an unknown game, for example, like Hollow Knight, right? Hollow Knight versus GTA 6. Which games would you be more attracted to? Would you be more attracted to GTA 6 versus Hollow Knight? Right? And that's because GTA has its brand, right? GTA Grand Theft Auto is a game. It's established itself as like a world simulation. It's a world simulation type of a game where you just kind of do whatever you want, and obviously there's more mature content with it. Okay. So with Grand Theft Auto versus Hollow Knight, right? Hollow Knight, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it was just a little bit of advertising on Steam, but it's really, really more word of mouth. If you would kind of put like GTA 6 versus Hollow Knight, which game is going to be on top of itch.io? I mean, if you put those two games, on top of itch.io, right? GTA 6, I don't know, demo, right? Which is going to be very more popular, GTA 6 versus Hollow Knight. So, I still want to folks to kind of think that I'm, necessarily bashing on the top five, or the top popular games, because popularity is because we don't know what's the algorithm, right? Is it browser played, comments, feedback left, but that's kind of like, well, if you do it that way, right? The point is to give it more visibility, just like YouTubing, right? The more visibility there is, the more exposed people are to something, then they will, you know, and then they will, you know, see more of that, right? It's like advertisements, right? So, I know that for us, for our game, I'm advertising. Yeah, sure, I'm advertising it now. I'm advertising our game. Um, but if I were to be as more objectively as possible, right? And so it's kind of like, and that's probably where I'm going to say it. Say, I've been chatting through my Teams' Discord. Um, it's like the difference between this game is great. It's great for a flash game versus this is a game that's great and I want to buy it, right? Because if it's a flash game, and I can confidently say I played way too many flash games, and with hominoids, from Newgrounds, even like the other ones, Sniper Elite, kind of, and there's also like other Super Ultimate Fighters, something like that, or Epic Adventures, Epic Battle. I played all those. I kind of know a bit what's like. Hey, I would love to play this game because all those top games, they were great. They had their strengths, um, but I felt, but it was not polished enough to be like, I want to buy this game on Steam. Like people can see the potential of the game be on Steam. Right? But I might be biased. I might be, you know, talking shit. Talking shit. As I'm, just speaking from my own perspective, my own perspective, and sure, I mean, from the looks of it, it might be sounds really biased, but if I want to be more objective of our game, because I kind of play as a little bit as like the game designer, I would definitely say there is, because like for example, right, as you probably saw earlier, all those games, right? Can you make a DLC pack out of it? Let's think towards business. Would I, if I have an auto battler, Amalgablade. Okay, I mean that's just called Blade, right? If I want to buy a Army Autos Battle or Sim Blade game, right? Who is Omar competing against? Gotcha games, right? You construct a bunch of swords, but you're essentially gonna fight against a bunch of gotcha games, because what gotcha games do, right? Sure, they got the nice, really good art, but really good art, the waifus. Even I play, games like Nikkei. I did play Azure Lane. It's just how Azure Lane has turned into. But even like Genshin Impact, right? You're gonna compete against a bunch of gotcha games that you're gonna, how's your game gonna stand out, right? How's your game's gonna really stand out? And let's go ahead and go back. Let's go back to each of these games, right? Each of these games. And sure, they're the first time. It's the first time, for folks and perhaps I'm being very critical, but I think we kind of should think a little bit more critically. Um, you know, we can think more critically. We just played Amalgablade. Its strongest point is the combination of swords that you can make, but it really lacks content. Right? Phantom of the Grove, Possession, right? Phantom of the Grove, and can be seen in some ways a little bit misleading to us. A little bit like, because like I said earlier, I thought it was a horror game, and that would be really fun. But like, hey, you're a horror. It's a horror game, you know. But I mean, look at the gameplay. It's defense tower, right? And what was it? The old classic defense tower, my king, something conversion, my kingdom, something like that. Where you essentially just grab the stick figures that are running across and blow down your castle. You just drop them down in there. DragonFruit Dash. Okay. Probably it'd be like an app game, a small app game, but they got to really think about. Even I even think it's hard to even try to think of a business selling this game out. Um, Immunity systems. Can see it. I mean, if they add some more content to it, but it could be a turnoff for folks. Um, and let's see, what? And I know I probably haven't played these other games, but if you guys have any games that like I should really look at and be, that you really strongly think that, hey, Charles, you're wrong, you're dead wrong, because there's this game. Well, I think could work out. Just let me know. Comment in the comment section below. Comment in the comment section below, man. That's quite the pun. Right? Fuse on the Loose. Right? I praised it for a good, it's an intuitive progression, because that's what the game system really kind of needs. Being a puzzle platformer. Right? But would you how would you really buy this game on a Steam? But it's polished, very polished and whatnot. You might not, but you kind of have to see, right? For me, immediately from the art, I think this pigeon one is going to be probably a game that, or maybe I am anticipating, but it seems like a game that I probably would buy. We want to go and try and buy. Switchblade. Oh godly, it's like the 8 caveman game. Right. People are gonna say it's a bit of a clone. Blah blah blah. Whatnot, right? Huh. Shagwana. Shagwana. Kind of reminds me of a zombie. There's a side-scroller zombie game where you gotta protect the bus. Something like that. Might be worthwhile, but there's probably a bunch of games out down here. Steel Big Gun. Oh, Steel Big Gun was like definitely watching it. I think Matt was looking at it. Steel Big Gun can be it. It can be. But it's more of like a 2D. It's story driven one. It's like a flash adventure. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's probably other ones that have a you can. I'm sure there's a bunch of other ones, you know, that can be, you know, be successful, but um, I think what's going to separate our game from the rest of the pack is how relatable it is to people themselves, right? I think I never really thought, to be quite honest with you, um, would create a shop cozy shop simulator game. Actually, it's not really a cozy shop simulator game. It's actually a stressful, I want to destroy everybody kind of game. And I think we probably tapped into people's experiences, not nostalgia, but like PTSD. I don't know what it is. You know, it's weird. You know, I'm weird. People are weird. But hey, you know, we all like different things, right? Um, but yeah, um, I think it probably, yeah, it probably has said enough. Hexblade 2. I did take a look into that. They were building on top of a previous Hexblade, but um, you know, I mean, it is what it is. Um, I've heard, you know, from the I actually messaged in the Pirate Software chat, and they kind of told me that they're not going to do the results here. They're not going to show the results because apparently, yeah, I guess you can say the folks, and again, right? It's kind of that if the judge kind of likes it, like certain things, right? You know, judges has like their biases, right? And that's kind of where you, as the designer and programmer, need to overcome, right? If you can tap into, you know, for example, hey, you know, girls love cute things, right? Kawaii things. Guys like more manly stuff, cars, hot girls, right? GTA, who's it catered to? Guys, you know, because they like to, you know, the hot chicks. Well, I know what was it? GTA 3. You can start picking up hookers in your car. I'm like, huh, really? You can? I think it was San Andreas. I think it was San Andreas that you can do that. But that's what I'm saying, right? Like you can, you know, who's know your audience, right? And your judges are people and part of your audience. I don't know, obvious enough, right, to say that, but you know, there's just certain things like, hey guys, you guys may like this, but judges are also people too as well. You know, and then we get into the whole argument of, well, if the judges being fair, are they being biased, blah blah blah. Yeah, I mean, for me, I think it'd be kind of a bit better if they kind of just showed what the results are and then pick their top 10. Because I kind of like to know, either because from a marketing perspective, like, hey, our game did pretty good. You know, I mean, and people, you know, going to be people, right? They like a certain game more than the other games. Um, but me, um, it just kind of depends whether or not liking a game that's I want to say this, like, right, what's my scope, what do I value at this point, right? Well, if I want to value this game, like, is this, would people buy this game on Steam, right? Buy games on Steam, then I could probably say, like, okay, from this perspective, on business, you know, ideas, content, no, right? You know, like I said a little bit earlier, where, you know, top 5 games, I kind of need to see where, and you know, compared to its other games, like my art game, right? You play to, was it prisoner architect, right? Just a management games type of game. you're in this game, you're still managing a shop, right? It's a shop simulator, but we from our playtesting, we have tapped into something um, to make fun of things. A certain humor that I think the irony of that humor can be really played out. Um, if I want to say what kind of, I want to say like a really good example would be Office Space. Right? And most of the people, folks here today, you probably hear on the news is like, oh my gosh, there's layoffs. So and so, did great performance, and then one just next review, they said like they're missing this or whatnot. They just they got pipped. A lot of folks are really wondering what's going on, right? And people who are in retail are getting sometimes the brunt of it. We got these entitled, I don't know what CEOs, but you can kind of get these Karens, and these like my time is worth more than your time. So you know you better do what I tell you to do. And you got managers just I don't care, like okay whatever. Yeah, I hear you and I understand you, and I'm going to go and I'll work this out. And you hear nothing for a long while. So yeah, I mean, can you big question is, can you tap into for if you want to make it people want people to buy your game, can you tap into something that just said like, oh, this was fun. It was a fun game, right? And I think now more than ever, right, you got a bunch of YouTube streamers. And since I was kind of a bit in charge of like kind of creating a personas for some of these characters, um, and I have worked in retail, you know, working in retail, where the red shirt and khaki jeans, I'm a Target employee. So yeah, so now ask yourself the question of, can I really tap into for the other games? Can I really tap into something that would drive the parent player to go ahead and want to buy out of amusement, or just factors of buying it, right? And for me, I kind of laid out my reasoning is that I really kind of don't know. Fuse on the loose. Is that what it's called? Yeah, fuse on the loose can be, because it's a puzzle games. Puzzle people would like to buy puzzle games. Maybe not on Steam, but maybe on the App Store, you know, or whatnot. DragonFruit Dash. I don't know. Probably a free game, and I'm kind of saying this because I actually QA'd a game before for another studio, and I just had to give it a more realistic. There was an RTS, kind of like an XCOM game, um, but mixed with FTL, and it was kind of janky. It was a bit fun, right? Fun, take turns moving, doing overwatching enemies. It was fun. It was like XCOM and FTL combined. The issue, so that could sell for maybe $10, right? 10 $15. But there was another game that they was doing the same, not the same kind of game, but like a Sonic Hedgehog type of game called Sonic Hedgehog game. I was just being realistic. I was like, hey, you want to charge $10 for this? It's more like a $5 type of thing, because it's a platform jumper, but not necessarily. You're competing against Sonic the Hedgehog, right? Speed and complexity. You're competing against a classic, and there's a bunch of out there. And years later, I looked it up. It's like, yeah, I mean, $2, $3. Maybe it's $5 now. $5, but they were trying to charge a little bit more for it. I just kind of saw hinted that, hey, the the producer kind of was scoffing a little bit about it, but yeah, I would love to be wrong, so I can learn and be better. Um, yeah. What else? Um, yeah. I mean, today I think we played mostly just um, pirate software games. I know I talked a lot about, 2, 4, 5, 6, 6, including our game. Um, I'll say this up front that I won't be. I'm not streaming on the weekends. Not streaming on the weekend. Weekends are going to be for um, resting and video editing. Um, since I'm gonna have a meeting for my team on Sunday, we're going to have to. So things may change. Priorities may change, and that's okay as well. That's okay as well. Um, I will have to ask my team to if I can do a little bit of streaming of the game development process. You know, more information, and more information what could come up. But yeah, I mean, I think and I finished installing game called Grizz. Um, it the art the I think what really draws me in is it's really the art, the art aspect of it, right? And it seems to be more of a platformer type of game. But yeah, I mean, the art was kind of where it drew me in quite a lot. So I'm gonna, I think maybe next Friday, next time we do on stream, relax Friday, happy Friday, relax Friday, whatever whatever. What we call it, Happy Friday. Yeah, I call it Happy Fridays. Happy Fridays game stream. We're gonna be more chill. Um, yeah, more chill. Just playing some games, talking about it. Not necessarily like, oh, let's do a let's play, but I think we could kind of focus a little bit more on, um, what does it do well and what doesn't it do well, type of a deal. So yeah. Um, yeah, and I'm not gonna just say it so straight up as well. I know I probably said I won't say this straight up, but if you like this video, please, uh, please give it a thumbs up. Um, also, please feel free and just join my Discord. Um, I do miss you guys. I do miss everybody. Please join my Discord so you could kind of just ask me what kind of games you wanted to see. Games that that you think would be good to play and do review, right? Review on. Um, I'm going to see what's going on with Helldivers because that's a game that I love to stream a little bit on, but it seems like my stream is it's kind of like stuttering around, like, oh, I don't know what to do. Please, you know, please spare me. Um, but yeah, and you know what? I'm thinking overall, I think streaming some itch.io games, you know, streaming itch.io games that's actually not a bad strategy. For lots of content. Sure, I mean, got triple A, but come on, let's be honest. You already got a bunch of streamers already. They're super on top of it. Like you look at Twitch, right? Asmongold, Asmongold, Asfahand, um, XQC, Quinn69. Come on, you got a bunch of folks who are like, oh, next big game, they're gonna could be covering it. Um, but I think what they're going to be covering is more on the consumer base perspective. Sure, I mean they can talk about skill tech trees, min max numbers, whatnot, but that's okay, I'm gonna say it straight. It's like QA. They could be. You can do a bunch of testing uh, from a QA point perspective, but I think it'd be kind of be really nice for everybody else to talk about it from a not a dev's perspective. I want to say a game designer perspective. You know, like the user interface, right? How well is it going to be? Does it fit with the theme, the narrative, the story that they wanted to go with? How does the underlying system, the combat, go with the user experience? I mean, like people focus on talk about the user experiences, sure, but as a kind of a consumer perspective, like, oh, this thing looks nice, looks more organized and more intuitive. Well, then go further, right? What do you mean by intuitive? Like color palette selection, color theory. Things are all nicely and out and labeled. Let's talk about the system, right? You probably seen like the Starfield. Was it Starfield, where had their game engine to fit like a bunch of different like small particles, and just how well it can handle the physics of each individual particle in relationship within the game space. I probably won't be able to talk that far since I am a complete novice. But I think what I can talk about is just how well is the gameplay? Well, how well is the gameplay? But maybe talk it with more user experience design, I would say. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, this channel might change to something bit different, but I think that's my current plan right now is to go ahead and try to do some reviews. The pros and cons, be objective, and if it's a good game, not a good game, a good game to play, right? I know. So like we got about what? I think kind of got some running out of steam to talk about, but Oh, one more thing is I changed my screen resolution as well. Again, just feel free to comment if the screen's too big, too small, not accommodating, can't see. Just again, feel free to let me know. And what else? Yeah, I really don't have anything else to say. I know probably I'm starting YouTube, or maybe hey, let me know if I should probably stream this on Twitch. Could probably get some sort of more community audience engagement, that type of thing. I'm up for ideas, suggestions, how to make this even better. I might even. I think I'm probably going to say this because I don't know if anybody's going to get to this level, this part of the stream. But I might even do some aggressive marketing there as well. But I think at this point I just need to grab maybe 2 more weeks worth of content. Cut some, and then get some VODs up as well from the streams. Thumbnails too as well, um, etc. etc. Production, post production work. Um, but yeah, um, well, if nothing else, right at this point, I guess I just end the stream a little bit earlier. And earlier. Head off to bed. But if you like it, I'm actually reviewing like the different types of submissions, reviewing prototypes. Um, leave a message if there's anything that you want me to go ahead and review as well. Just again, comment below. Join my Discord. And the link, if the link doesn't work, comment about it, and I will see you guys all Monday. Peace.